Hi, welcome to episode 57 of the Load Down podcast. This week we're going to shake away the January blues by looking forward to the second announcement. When's it going to be? Who do we think might be on that announcement? We'll chat through some of the bands and talk a little bit about the Takeover event coming to Download 2026.
This is the Load Down podcast. This is the Load Down podcast.
Hi, buddy.
Good evening.
Good evening. How's your January? We're nearly there.
Fucking hell, it feels like it's been about 3 months long.
It does. I can't believe it feels like the 10th episode we've done in January.
It really does. Saw someone put on Facebook or something before. I was like, could you believe there's still another week to go?
Yeah, incredible.
It's insane,
Talking
isn't
of
it?
January, we got some January sale stuff
We
on there.
did. Last week we had matching tees. This
Yeah.
week we got matching hoodies on.
Yeah, got the old Download, like Welcome to Paradise hoodies on.
They're great, aren't they?
Very nice, yeah.
Really good fit.
Yeah.
Mary Wyatt hoodies.
Nice.
So yeah, I thought, do you know what? It's January. Put it on. Get us a bit excited.
Yeah.
Start to think ahead.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be long, is it? I think we'll talk a little bit about when the announcement was last year for the second one and what bands were on it, because I had a good look again today and I was quite surprised. They were bigger than I remembered them being,
Yeah.
which is really good. And on top of that, something's come out this week from Download Festival that I think will interest many people. So if you're in a band, if you are an up-and-coming band, unsigned, looking for that little nudge over, or just want that experience of playing Download Festival, the Download Festival Takeover event, which takes place in the Village on Wednesday, the applications, the submissions are now open. So if you are in a band or you know a band or a fan, a friend or whatever, get tagging them. We'll put this on a reel.
Yeah.
Tag them in so that they can find out about this event, and then make your way over to the Takeover at Download Festival Facebook page and read all of the rules and things for that. Hevs, who runs it, just asked me to make sure people read them from top to bottom so that they know what the rules are, what you're meant to be submitting. It goes to a panel and you get chosen to be the first bands playing Download Festival.
It's a hell of a
It's a great event.
bump up, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you're interested in that, go over there and get submitting, because there's been some phenomenal bands playing that event.
And a lot of them have then gone on to play the festival
Yeah.
on the Friday or the Saturday and Sunday.
Well, you look at some of the bands that play, like Seething Akira and bands like that. They do so well.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Such good exposure, and it's a hell of a party as well. It's a really nice
I mean,
atmosphere.
Hevs always says it's great for the CV, isn't it?
Mm.
Not many bands can say they've done that. And I think what they do for those bands and the takeover is absolutely incredible. So we'll cover a little bit more about that throughout the months, won't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
How that's going and stuff. But yeah, absolutely brilliant.
So, should we go on to it without further ado into what we think will be a February announcement?
Yeah. So what we looked at the dates for last year. When was it?
It was
Starting
February
mid-Feb.
the 18th last year. So we're a couple of weeks off still. Still a few weeks to go. But they seem to be quite consistent Download at the minute.
Yeah.
It's less sporadic and less random.
Yeah, that's
So
right. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's about the same time.
I think a lot of people are expecting some kind of Valentine's Day download merch, Valentine's
never know.
Day soppy post, and then they go from there. But which usually seems about right. They
Yeah.
do similar with Halloween and that, don't they?
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah.
So the bands last time, I remembered the first one, which was Rise Against. I remember
Wow.
them kind of, they almost self-confirmed, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
But then on top of that, you had Opeth, Miles Kennedy, Shinedown, AWOL Nation, Power Trip, Hatebreed, Palais Royale, Municipal Waste, Crossfaith, Dirty Honey, Unpeople, Smashing to Pieces, Mothica, Zetra, Bastardane, Kids in Glass Houses, Elliot Minor, Twin Atlantic, Cattle Decapitation, President and Neckbreaker. So yeah,
Wow.
there's your Halloween, your Valentine's Day. Say it with capital decapitation. Capital decapitation.
Bit of Neckbreaker. But yeah, I mean, they're not small bands by any means, are they?
No, it's not sort of filling out the early slots as those ones. I don't know if that's going to be quite the same this year, because I think they went quite heavy on that first.
I was going to say, I don't know how many bands were announced first and second compared to this time, but it seems like we've almost nearly got a full lineup on that poster.
There's
definitely
a big band or two to come.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think there'll be quite that many, but I'm still excited.
I think there'll be a sub in there.
I think a second stage headliner to come.
Yeah.
I think we would know more if Architects hadn't sort of thrown the poster up. There's like 4 layers of everything now, and that doesn't quite work. So we've got most of our headliners, I think, but I think there'll be a second stage headliner in there. Maybe on the Sunday.
Yes.
So it looks like, I'm still guessing Architects will be the Saturday second stage headliner.
Yeah, we've tried to do a little bit of festival maths, haven't we?
Yeah.
With the help of
Download
Bryn and his spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Because we love a good spreadsheet. We've had a good troll through all the other festival lineups for the year, haven't we? European festivals.
Yeah.
And seeing where they're all playing. So we'll do a bit of a run through. But yeah, it's there's that many to go through, isn't it? It's like, are they playing the Friday or are they playing the Saturday?
Yeah, and then other festivals, not all of them have announced what bands are playing what day, so that doesn't quite help.
And last year, when they did the second wave announcement, I don't think they announced the day splits, did they? Which we were expecting.
No, you're right.
Until randomly, maybe.
It was 3 days later.
Was it 3?
Yeah.
I was going to say it was.
Because I was looking through our emails from Live Nation, and it was the 18th came through the second announcement, and then it was the 21st.
Right.
It's like day splits announced. And it was like, why didn't you just do that?
Why didn't you just do it in one? Yeah.
I think the designer must have been wound up.
3 days. 3 days to get it done.
Just done.
Just get it on the day split to get us all excited.
Yeah. Plus, we can start doing our day-to-day rundowns. Then it makes it a bit simpler for us.
Good timing, really. So yeah, we will go through every band that's playing at Download, give our views on them and what we think, and recommend tracks and albums.
Just pointing you in the right direction.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like we say, it's hard to know the genres.
Yeah.
In the first place,
I get really confused with them.
You just look at a name and go, well, you might have like a Dirty Honey, and you go, I imagine they're probably Southern rock. But then some bands you've no idea until you start playing. You go, I didn't see that coming at all.
I like it when you can almost compare them. If you've not come across a band before and you go, they sound like this band, and you've got some kind of like
a bit of a starter for 10. If you're a fan of this band, you probably like that.
Yeah.
So should we go on to...
Very exciting.
I think we are a bit excited.
We are. Quick. I know.
So Johnny sent me a list. So we started off with your list of who we'd like to see as that fill in them last big slots.
It was almost a wish list, which then got whittled down to a might be likely. But yeah, we'll go through them and see where we end up.
So your first one you shouted out was Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah.
Still always one, don't they?
They do. That was my thoughts behind it. And they seem to be a little bit active on socials and stuff at the moment, don't they?
Mm.
Maybe more so around Ivan. I don't know whether there were some rumours about him touring with another band or something I'd seen. I can't remember the details now. Just had a bit of a flashback. But
right.
But I would love to see them back at Download.
Yeah.
They put on a hell of a show, don't they?
Yeah. Meant to be there in 23.
Mm.
So they won't have been there since 17 now.
Really?
I think.
Jeez.
I think I'm right in that.
I know a lot were really hoping for them last year.
I don't think they were there in 18. No, they were in 17 when they had a bit of a bust up backstage and they kept disappearing, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
And then, 23, Ivan had his hernia.
When he bollocked that security guard, didn't he?
That was 2013, that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that feels like yesterday. Yeah. I can literally...
If I see your man handling any of my fans again, you can come up here and I'll sort it out on it.
I'm going to come down and kick your head in, basically.
He had a Popeye shirt on, didn't he? It's funny what you remember.
Yeah, it is.
So they've not got any European dates yet, but they've got a US tour that starts in July.
Be a nice little warm-up for him, that, wouldn't it?
It would.
Yeah, love to have them back.
So slide them into the not very likely, but still possible.
Yeah.
The next one you put on your list was
Gojira.
Yeah, Gojira. You put, and then I looked at their touring schedule. I was thinking, oh yeah, it looks all right. It looks all right. They've got gaps and everything.
Yeah.
But it looks like they are on tour with Metallica.
Yeah.
I think they're probably too big for the slots that are left. As
Yeah,
well.
and this, when you said about the second announcement, and there are still some big slots in there. Like you say, there can't be many, so we're not going to get all of these bands.
Oh no.
But yeah. I did think that. Where would they sit if they were? What do you reckon?
I think it's sub now.
Sub in, innit?
Yeah,
It's got to be.
or a far
Size
too
of them.
big second stage headliner.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty outrageous now.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think they're playing a Thursday on a Saturday, aren't they?
yeah, in
Metallica?
Budapest with Metallica. So
Seems a bit of a stretch, but yeah, I guess we'll kind of rule them out and cross our fingers
yeah,
at the same time.
yeah, their tour looked incredible
Oh yeah,
with the
yeah.
whales over the crowd. and
Brilliant,
everything.
aren't they?
Oh, the wind's getting up here.
Yeah, there's someone banging on the shed outside. Someone telling us to shut up, probably.
Then one of my favourites, Volbeat.
Yeah.
They are on tour around Download, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
So this is pointing towards still very possible. Over Download Festival weekend, they are playing Greenfield Festival and Nova Rock. I don't think the dates are properly confirmed for where they're playing them. What days they're actually playing. So I think there's still room there, and I think they could potentially be a second stage headliner.
Ooh, I think that'd be big as well.
It'd be big, but I think I would have put them as a second stage headliner on the Saturday, and theme it around the Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, Guns N'
sort of
Roses.
thing. But if you put on the Sunday, obviously you got Linkin Park headlining, you'll have Bad Omens subbing, and then put Volbeat on second stage, I think that's going to be a real good alternative for people who are into the more sort of traditional, classic, rocky sort of sound.
When were they last there then?
They were last there when we saw them in 22.
Yep. Late afternoon.
Late afternoon, about 4th down, I think.
Yeah.
I'm really regretting not getting them posters made bigger. By the way.
No, and not put them in the corner so we
I
can.
know, they're
put
in
them
a
over.
postage stamp.
We need to put them on these windows, don't we?
Yeah. I'll do that when the windows break, just get like acrylic ones made.
Yeah, every time Volbeat come on, I just can't turn them off.
No, I love
Love
Volbeat.
them. Just go down a right rabbit hole every time they come on.
No, I mean, not everyone does.
No.
Not for everyone, but there's definitely enough of a crowd for them at Download.
Yeah, for
Obviously
sure.
not as big in the UK as they are in Europe,
Oh,
because they're headlining
They're
all these other
enormous,
ones.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's, probably out of all, most of the bands here, these would be probably towards the top of my wish list.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one, I was quite surprised that they weren't announced in the first
one.
run.
Yep.
And that is, Johnny,
Papa Roach.
Papa Roach. So
It's been a while.
it'll be 13 years if they do play this year.
Mm. I mean, the rumour was that they'd had a bit of a fallout with Coppin, hadn't they? You never know how true it is. Probably read it somewhere on Reddit.
Reddit on Reddit.
Read it on Reddit. So maybe with, say, Cam leading the charge now and the team.
Yeah.
But you never know, do you?
Well, they did. Someone said, "Will we see you at Download again?" And they did the eyes emoji, didn't they?
Oh, right, okay.
But it would mean 4 days in a row.
I was going to say, it's pretty stacked that weekend for them.
Yeah, so they've got Thursday the 11th at Rockford People in Czechia, I think. They call Czech Republic Czechia now, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's changed again.
Okay.
12th at Greenfield
Yeah.
in Switzerland. Then they've got the 13th off, which is the Saturday, and then 14th at Nova Rock.
Right.
So, yeah, definitely file them under the unlikely, but not impossible.
No, that's right.
I think, I can't see that happening personally, which is a shame, because we went through a few years of seeing them all the bloody time, and then
Yeah, we did.
you were almost betting on them like a Skindred coming back every
Yeah,
other
yeah.
year. They were like the house band for a few years and then just stopped.
So what years have they done then?
They,
Have we got
I haven't written
We got-
every
okay.
year they did, but they were,
done it a few times? We saw them at Sonosphere as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think.
yeah, always good.
Yeah.
Still his singing voice is still
Just
incredible.
released a new single, actually, I think, this week. Sounds
Nice.
Sounds all right.
Good. They're a band that I just... After Infest came out, and then they kind of rode a bit of a wave, I thought they would probably tail off and become like, you know, another new metal sort of also band. But then they just kept on being surprisingly big.
Yeah.
They've got some great songs as well. So next one was probably your number one wish.
Oh, Megadeth.
And I'm going to crush your dreams, unfortunately, mate.
No, don't do this to me.
They seem unlikely, looking at the dates. They seem to be doing 2 days at a time and then have a bit of a break. They're in Cecce on the 10th, Luxembourg on the 11th, then they're playing Ferrara Summerfest in Italy, and then they're in Zurich on the 15th. So they've got the 12th and 13th off, but adding either of them would mean doing 3 days on the road.
Yeah, it would.
And I can't see Dave Mustaine.
I also saw, again, how true it is, I'm not sure, but someone had said they were offered the second stage headliner slot and they turned it down.
Right.
That's what I'd seen today from probably someone's uncle's, bin man's, dog walkers, whatever. But yeah, you never know, but I think that doesn't sound too impossible.
Well, where do you think they're going to be? I mean, that's where Slayer played their last ever.
Oh, they'd be no bigger than a
no
second stage headline.
No.
No.
I mean, they'd be a week's up.
I think they would.
Yeah, egos. I can't imagine how hard it is to book a festival because of egos.
Yeah.
It's so easy when you see people doing the prediction wish list, but the amount of times bands will be going, well, I'm bigger than them, and they're big.
And they've said that the farewell tour is going to last 3 years, so it's not like they can even turn around and say it's the last ever UK show or whatever it is yet, because there's no doubt a UK tour coming as well.
I'd rather they did Bloodstock, to be honest, as a final.
That'd be insane, wouldn't it?
Yeah. The final ever UK show at Bloodstock. I think they'd get a better reception there.
Yeah. Because they didn't headline second last time we saw them at Download.
Yeah, they did.
Was it headline?
Yeah, they headlined. Again, look back over my shoulder. Making the mechanics.
Was it?
Yeah, 2022. They headlined but didn't clash with Maiden.
Yeah.
So they finished just before Maiden. Because I remember Dave Mustaine sort of commenting on it.
Right.
In a half sacky way.
Yeah, I can imagine.
We'll talk a bit more about Megadeth later as well, because they've got a new album out.
Yeah.
So next up, we got
3 Days Grace. Band that I've always wanted to see.
Yeah, same.
I think they'd smash it at Download. I think they go down very well.
Yeah, not been there for a long time. And they've obviously got the two singers now, haven't they? So would be very good, but again, very busy over that weekend. Greenfield, Nova Rock, and Rock for People. So again, file them in the unlikely category.
Yeah.
Then we've got
A Day to Remember.
A band that I've suddenly fallen in love with again.
Me too.
They're only doing Greenfield and Nova Rock. I think they are definitely in the possible.
Yep. Slam dunk last year, wasn't it?
Yeah. Just excellent. Starting to... Yeah. Was it Bryn that was saying, I wish they'd change up the starting song? I think it was Bryn and Sean were chatting about it. Because it's always exactly the same, isn't it?
Right.
Change it up a bit.
Yeah.
Again, one of the albums of the year last year. Sorry.
Yeah, we've seen them a few times, haven't we? They're great. Are they releasing another one as well?
Apparently, but I don't think they're in... It's meant to be coming this year, but they've not confirmed when.
Right, okay.
And I don't think they've fully finished writing it.
Yeah, a band that I loved in my late teens, early 20s. And just, again, like you say, fallen in love with again the past year.
Yeah. And then, I think one that we did this just before we started recording. We went, what about? And then we got a bit excited and then swiftly disappointed ourselves, didn't we? And that's Sabaton.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Sabaton look to be doing a day on, a day off all tour. And that'll be no doubt due to the huge stage production they've got.
Yeah.
And they've got 2 days in between every show, and they're playing Greenfield on the 11th and Nova Rock on the 13th. And then they're playing somewhere on the 15th, 17th. It just seems like too much of a pattern. And Sabaton, I think, are ruled out. This is just going to be a podcast of us pissing on people's dreams, isn't it?
They're not predictions. They're just bands we wanted and that we're not going to get. I've only seen Sabaton once, I think. Sonosphere again.
Twice, Sonosphere and your Stag.
Oh, were they on a
Yeah,
Stag as well?
remember when we were queuing at that second bar
Hmm.
on the first day? We went and got our first pint, and it was just an absolute free for all. Like they didn't have any queuing system or anything. Sabaton were on there, and they had a tank on the stage.
Oh, I was probably too distracted trying to get a
Trying
pint.
to get a beer. Priorities.
That was hard work, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then we went back the next day, and they put a
They did. They put like the zigzag thing in.
So they do work as much as we complain about them.
They do. Not every man for himself.
Yeah. Oh, it was awful.
Yeah, I'd love to see Sabaton.
It was awful. Proper overreacting. You don't know, man. You weren't there.
Yeah. Bloody awful.
Another band you mentioned today, which I'm quite excited about.
Can't read your writing.
Sorry. I know, I'm struggling. That's what I pointed to.
Yeah.
Motionless in White.
Yeah.
So they've got a UK tour next week. So would make a bit of sense as to why they weren't on the first announcement.
Yep.
Playing Glasgow, Nottingham, Manchester, Dublin, Cardiff, and then London's Ali Pali.
Mm-hmm.
Massive venues everywhere.
Very popular now, aren't they?
I was amazed at that.
Yeah.
Like, it just shows how out of touch I am, really.
Mm.
If they're playing the OVO Hydro, Nottingham Arena, Manchester Arena, Dublin Arena, Cardiff Arena, and Ali Pali. Huge
Great.
tour at that.
Fair play.
Yeah, very well done. Dayseeker supporting as well, so that'll be
that's
excellent.
they pull a great crowd too, aren't they?
So they have a US festival run, which finishes in May 16th, and then they've got a gap, and then an Australia tour that starts June 24th. So maybe they could they maybe do the early European run,
Would be nice.
give them 10 days off, and then off to Australia.
A band I've never really got into, but I'm sure as soon as I see them on that poster.
Well,
I'll be all over
yeah,
it.
well, when we were talking about Black Veil Brides last week, they were for fans.
Yeah,
of
they
Black Veil.
suggested.
Yeah, they were the ones. So I think, they would definitely be up our street. They've got that sort of AFI sort of look and everything. So I'm sure we'll be into that. A bit of a wishful thinking one from you, Johnny.
Yeah, it really was. Turnstile.
Yeah.
I've never seen them. Band that I want to see. So that a lot of our mates went to see them on their UK tour recently, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they just fucking bring it. I know Cam's a big fan of them as well, so I was hoping they'd be booked there. I don't think they've ever played Download.
They have got the most random tour schedule.
Yeah, it is very strange, isn't it?
They're playing like quite a lot, sort of May, and then they just stop.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all, and then one day in June at Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
So, and that is literally the Friday of Download. So,
Yeah, you'd have to be flying over from the States to come do one day.
So yeah, they're firmly out. I think they seem like a band that Download will never get.
Yeah, it's a shame, really.
Seem to have an issue with maybe the corporate sort of
Yeah,
side of
they-
things. So
Yeah, they don't like big. Yeah, I can't see them supporting big corporations and stuff.
no. So that's
a big booking for like Outbreak or something like that, wouldn't it? Or
yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see him. It's probably my only chance if they don't.
Reckon they could maybe headline Slam Dunk
Yeah, I was thinking that.
because that's independent.
Big booking that.
But that's like relatively independent,
Yeah.
isn't it? So
Yeah.
So they would be a big booking, but I think the way Slam Dunk's gone this year, they'd have made more sense as a headliner for this year's Slam Dunk Festival than Good Charlotte.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
If you look at all the heavier bands that are playing.
Yeah. Yeah, but no European festivals at all
No.
scheduled for them.
No. Then we've got a band that we didn't really know until we saw them live. Supposedly talking.
Yeah, I'd only started listening to them a couple of months before that. So
Yeah.
that's Bill Murray, which are on the rise, aren't they? They've supported Sleep
absolutely.
Token. I think they supported Bad Omens.
Did Reading and Leeds last year, didn't they?
They're just shit out, aren't they?
Mhm.
So good.
So good, so catchy, just really good musicians. I didn't realise it's just him, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But with a solid touring band that
I think the
draws in
band's
people.
grown as well now because I don't think they had a bass player
No,
when we saw them. I think they must play to a click.
right.
So they had, is it Gabby on saxophone?
Yeah,
She's
Gab.
incredible, isn't she? And then their former guitar player, which they're given the boot. And I think now they've got a bass player, keyboard player, and
Wow.
so I'd love to see them again. I think they'd be a Download favourite if they rocked up.
Yeah, and they're probably they're probably, I know they're rising, but they're probably small enough to be added to a lot of European festivals
Yeah,
still.
for sure. Yeah.
They've got a US tour that ends in May as well, so they could do the European run still. They would be definitely a good name to have on this second announcement. I know a lot of people. We know a lot of friends that'll be really excited for.
Again, these ones that have got no dates in at all over June, July, and August makes me think, are they holding back? And then they'll be released for the second wave for a lot of them.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Unless they've got something up the sleeve. I know Bill Murray they'll be releasing their new album this year.
Yeah.
So it could be a tour for them again, which does seem to like come up. Trump's done it a lot of the time when they're when they're promoting their own new albums and stuff.
Yeah,
if a lot of them like to go it alone now, don't they?
Yeah.
Perfect opportunity for them to play some
massive crowd.
Massive crowd, yeah.
Maybe they will. Maybe they'll go, here's our new album and here's our European dates.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
So
struggling tonight because my head just keeps going off to actually seeing these bands. I'm picturing myself stood in that field, hopefully in the sunshine with a cold beer, just jumping around at Bill Murray House.
Yeah.
It'd be absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh shit, we're recording a podcast. I need to think about it. Wishful thinking, some of them, but
no, it's like we said before we started with the weather being freezing, windy, and all that. It's like, come on, we'll push through end of January, get them lighter nights in, and we'll be podcasting outside again before we know it.
Oh, that'd be nice. Get the fire pit on.
Yeah, man.
Beers in the sunshine.
Yeah, stop worrying about the rain dripping on your head. You can see I've been doing a lot of silicone in as well because it was still dripping the other day.
Yeah, so those are basically a bunch of bands that we've ruled out.
If there's anyone you are thinking of listening, then let us know, because we always like it when people point out someone and go, but you haven't thought about such and such that are definitely maybe are doing the rounds, or we've noticed some festival maths going on.
Yeah,
and there's bound to be a left field one.
I'm hoping so. Hot Milk we haven't spoken about.
Oh, we haven't spoken about Hot Milk. Our band, very surprised, weren't in the first announcement. We've said we were speaking with Hannah last year in guest, and she said they were going to be there. So
yeah, I think they were all schmoozing in that artist tent. Yeah, and Hot Milk were there.
Not with us.
Not with us, no.
in the other one.
It was like the
proper.
I think it must have been sponsored by Live Nation, or I had something on,
because we saw Wargasm in there.
I was going to say that's probably another band that they'll be on it every year, won't they? Hot Milk could be brilliant.
Yeah,
I know they put them on in a slot that'll probably clash.
Yeah, I think they'd be up for me as one that I wouldn't miss.
Yeah, agreed.
They were excellent at Slam Dunk.
Brilliant, weren't they?
They were brilliant in 2023 when I was...
Considering they clashed with the Day to Remember at Slam Dunk, they still pulled a good crowd, didn't they?
Yeah, because we missed the start of the Day to Remember for them, I think.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know where it was.
Did we even see Hot Milk? I don't know.
No, we did. They were on the,
we did.
They were on the stage next to
they were brilliant. They were really good.
We watched them after after Electric Callboy. They were on that sort of third...
Yeah, on the hilly bit.
Yeah. It's a good little stage, that.
It's great at the top.
Yeah, apart from all the sound bleed, because there was quite a lot of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like Hot Milk. I've liked everything they've done. And they're always just a lot of fun live.
I'd love to know the real in-depth logistics of these bands, because we're just going off dates when they're free. But I'd love a proper peek behind the curtain where it's like, well, we didn't announce Hot Milk on the first announcement because we knew that they had a tour coming up, so therefore we kept it for the second. And do you know what I mean?
Oh, no,
all these bands will have some reasoning for another why they can do it or why they can't. And then when's the best time for them to be announced?
Yeah,
because you don't want to announce them too early and then they're going on tour, and then that sometimes people think, well, do you know what, I'm going to see them at Download, so I won't bother buying a ticket.
Yeah. You'd have to. It'd be hard to sort of reveal things accidentally as well, like make sure they're not on that press release or that poster, or don't mention them when you're talking to such and such.
Yeah,
because like if you're Cam or Danica or Jenny or any other booking team, Imagine going into like a radio interview or something and going, right, there's 112 bands. Which ones
Which ones am I not allowed to?
Yeah, which ones have we actually been allowed to? Which have been announced? Which ones are holding back?
Yeah.
What band was it we were talking about the other week? Oh, it was Twisted Sister, wasn't it? When we were saying Dee Snider apparently saw his ass with Download because someone on the Download forums had put up a prediction poster, like one of them just made that they'd made at home and put Twisted Sister on it. Dee Snider had seen it and thought that Download had just stuck him on a poster without his agreement, and then
saw his ass.
He was ranting about him at Bloodstock, apparently.
Really?
About he absolutely saw his ass.
God, I don't think we've seen them then, will
No.
we, this year? Well, they were supposed to be coming back and headlining every festival.
Papa Bear that told me.
Wow.
So yeah, they're doing Steelhouse. Twisted Sister,
Yeah,
I think they are.
yeah.
Aren't they? That would have been good. That. What a shame.
We'll get to them one year, mate.
No. There's all these good festivals, but yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So probably 2 or 3 weeks to go, but we thought we'll get it out early.
Mm.
And then there'll be by the time we even release this tomorrow, there'll be more stuff ruled out.
There'll be all the second waves for all the other festivals will get announced next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is cool. But I love a good bit of festival maths. Gets you thinking, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It also makes me a little bit sad because there's so many festivals happening the same weekend that I always want to go to Download. But
yeah.
If Rock for People had been in August or whatever, I think I'd have gone.
It's literally all around the same time, isn't
Yeah.
it?
You've got to make your choice.
Yeah.
So
we'll get to some European festivals in the next few years, mate.
Yeah, I think we should do it for our
it,
40th.
Yeah.
Try and get to Hellfest, even brave that bus.
Oh, yeah, they
bus
do a
trip
bus,
with it.
don't they?
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good laugh on the way there.
They are
on the way back, it'd just be...
I'd be fine. I can sleep. I'd be asleep for like a 12-hour bus journey.
Love to rent a tour bus. That'd be cool. Get someone to drive you there in bunks.
Just pay a driver to drive my van.
Yeah. Yeah, me and you in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to them. And in the meantime, we'll just live through everybody else's experiences. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it really is. So shall we have a quick break and then we'll talk a little bit about what else is going on in the world of music.
Perfect.
Thank you.
This is the Lowdown Podcast.
All right.
Yeah.
So what else is going on?
What is going on?
What's going on? You've got the wrong word. We don't know what's going on.
We don't have a clue.
So we've had 3 albums come out last week that I quite want to chat about.
Yep.
First of all, I'm going to have to check the name of the album here. I think I know it, but I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah. Poppy, of course, brought out on Friday her new album, Empty Hands. Have you listened?
I'm on track 3.
Yeah.
Started listening before we came out. Didn't really get into the first song until about maybe halfway through. Then I thought, oh, it's growing on me, this.
There's something slightly off.
It's a bit, I don't know how to explain it. The production's incredible.
It's too
But
good.
it's too, yeah, exactly.
They've got...
It's like they've gone, write me the perfect metalcore song with a pop.
Yeah. And then every
Chorus.
time it looks like it's going to kick off and get a little bit edgy, they just take that top edge off it.
Yeah.
So you're thinking, this riff sounds amazing,
Yeah.
but it just should be twice as loud. It should be a lot more raw.
I've got on a track 2. I don't know what the tracks are called, by the way. She just had them on. Track 2 I really enjoyed. Track 3 we're getting into as well. So I think I would quite like it. I think I will on a few listens, but it's not what I expected from her, really.
I really enjoyed the first half, apart from the first song. I think once my ears adjusted to the production,
Yeah.
there's some really big songs on there.
Is it that Jordan Fish that's produced
I think
it?
so.
If it's not, someone's ripping him off.
Ripping him off, just doing exactly the same
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
But
I mean,
yeah, it
it's
got to about track 6 or 7, and I there's an absolute belter on there, and then it sort of tails off a bit after that. That Bruised Sky is an absolute cracking song. Dying to Forget, and then it just starts to tail off a little bit. The last song's all right as well, but I don't think it. Jordan Fish.
Yeah, I'll have to give the whole thing a listen, but I don't know, am I at a place saying that I don't feel she's found a proper identity yet with it. I don't know.
No, but she's always going to be like a pinball, isn't she? I think in terms of, I mean, she's writing with Jordan Fish. It's going to come out like like that.
Yeah,
there's not. It's catchy enough. It's not as good as the album before it, which I think was a strong contender for album of the year in 24.
And some of the really earlier ones are like absolutely a different person, aren't they?
Within the same song.
Yeah,
I do like her.
No, I do. I like the mix of her vocals are quite haunting in some of the tracks. Even that track 2, whatever that is, absolutely brilliant. That kind of heavy, harsh, then into really, really nice choruses. I like that kind of contrast.
Yeah, I like the contrast.
But perfectly, more so when it's a female singer as well. I feel like there's something about it. It's great.
When she brought out that I Disagree EP, I'm not sure it was an EP, I think it was an EP. The guitars were so much heavier.
Yeah.
So you listen to that X and I Disagree, the song, and it would go from like, gee, like this is insane, to like, oh, this is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Sort of dreamy pop singing.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's if you get into that Evanescence tour next year, this year now, then you will no doubt enjoy watching Poppy because she's great performer
too. Yeah, lots of energy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then going back onto the more retro side of things, we had Megadeth with their final ever studio album.
Yeah, I was really gutted that it was the last album until I started listening to it. I'll be honest, and I just thought, I'd give me a thrash beat over any guitars, and I'm hooked. I'll be thrash through and through forever, I think.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, Gritty, this is amazing. And I started listening more and I was thinking, bit paint by numbers. Then start listening to some of the lyrics and I don't know what, I can't remember the song is. They're almost being quite angsty in it, aren't they? And like, almost like teenage rebels in the song. But then you think, no, you're like 60-year-old bloke and you're like a rock star. So
yeah,
almost like, fuck the world, fuck. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think some of the songs you try to have Peace Cells volume 2, right?
Yeah.
The first song, Tipping Point, I quite like.
Yeah, it's catchy.
I think the singles are pretty good.
Great.
And then there's moments where I was like wincing a bit.
What's that?
Let There Be Shred.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, the day I was born. And it's like, oh my God. It was like...
Great.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing. It's like pop punk.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay convincingly angsty and angry.
Yeah, it is. Especially when you've been doing it for so long and it's kind of...
The riffs are great. His guitar playing's absolutely amazing.
So...
There's just a little bit of insincerity about it.
Yeah. Do you like that Tipping Point, though?
That Tipping Point's a great song. Although all I look and think about is the game show.
Yeah. I nearly messaged you that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Should make it the new theme song.
And their version of Ride the Lightning.
Yeah.
Too, which was pretty cool to hear, actually. He's just a phenomenal guitar player, isn't he?
Oh, he's incredible.
They lost that when he got the boot from Metallica.
Yeah, he's a much more melodic, almost like classical edged guitar player than Kirk Hammett's just a speed demon, isn't he?
I would love to hear kind of Hetfield and Mustaine's voices now
together.
That'd
be dead weird.
Wouldn't it be strange? But imagine him doing backing vocals or like harmonising. It'd be absolutely sick. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, maybe a 6 out of 10.
I think
something like that.
It's not terrible.
No.
It's. I think the last one I really liked. I can't remember what the name of it was now. Was it Dystopia or something? The one with Chris Adler on drums.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was really good. I think it won a Grammy actually.
Did it?
Yeah.
I'm a massive Megadeth fan as well. Those listening, I'm not slating them because we've probably one of my first proper metal bands I got into, along with the usual Big Four. But and then we were talking about it in the Discord the other day, and then I started looking at the albums, like, because some people in there that not really listen to them, I was like, oh, check out System Has Failed, that's my favourite. Oh my God, no, check out this one, check out this one. And I was like, fucking hell, actually, they have got loads of strong, big albums, one after another.
Yeah,
so
that
I think
late
I'm
80s, early
80s.
I'm
constantly comparing that to now, but
Well, yeah, Rust in Peace is a top 3 slash album.
Slash album.
Slash album. Guns N' Roses. Thrash album.
Yeah, and they play just as well now as they do when.
Yeah, I
Years
find
ago.
them a little hit and miss.
Yeah,
We've seen him be absolutely incredible, and we've seen him. I think it depends on how his voice is sometimes, because he's got such a.
yeah.
It's such a unique, weird voice,
It
isn't
is.
it?
If you get the mix wrong, it just sounds whiny. But
Yeah,
when he's got like the grittiness in his voice,
Yeah.
it sounds great. Everyone takes the piss, don't they? But
yeah.
yeah, one of my all-time favourites, Megadeth. I'm definitely gonna have to catch them before they
I think you'll have
Call
plenty
it
of
quits.
opportunities by the sound of things, mate.
download for the next 3 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, probably going to see him with the lads
Yeah.
somewhere.
yeah. That's the second band we ever saw together.
Yeah,
So Testament first, then
yeah, that's right.
then-
Megadeth and then Priest.
Yeah, we were pissing ourselves because he had that wind machine like turned up way too
Oh,
high.
yeah.
It was nearly like taking
Like
his wig off.
Beyonce, didn't he?
Yeah, it was like straight out to the side. His hair, like, gee, surprised he could stand up.
Yeah, love them. I'm going to go and listen to them when we finish the pod.
Yeah, I'll put them on when we're mixing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's all January. It's a quiet all month.
Yeah, isn't it?
That's me putting the women of rock, women of download. I was writing down the stats from last time we did the
Oh,
National
yeah.
Women's Day special. So Jane came in and I just put women
Women.
and a percentage next to every year.
Oh, no. You're rating every year the opposite of what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that episode, though. A couple of guests on.
Yeah. We're gonna record that next week, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
We're interviewing. It's exciting.
Perfect stuff.
So we thought we'll keep our chat a bit to the end this time because just to change things up a bit, really.
Yeah.
But I do have a question for you, Johnny.
All right.
So I was away at Ribby Hall this weekend, with the family, and the question came up, or someone pointed out. So the question is, are you related to Mick Hucknall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
I am. I think it's my dad's cousin,
Yeah.
I think. Which, if you see my dad, he basically just looks like Mick Hucknall as well. But yeah, he comes to Barrow sometimes and goes to the chip shop on Kent Street, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I know he's got a Barrow link to him. And then we were doing a...
I'd love to know this come and think conversation.
we were playing a game. We've got this hit list game that Steve got me for my birthday. And you scan a QR code on the back of a card, and it plays a song, and you've got like a lineup of years, and you've got to say, "Oh, was that
Oh,
before
cool.
or after?"
That's
that?
smart.
It's really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Simply Red came on, and Soph said, "Yeah, Johnny's related to Mick Hucknall." I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, my dad's second cousin or
Yeah.
cousin or something, which isn't hard because my nana was one of 11 kids. And
Yeah.
my granddad was also one of 11
"Yeah,
kids.
my
so-
grandparents were as
Which
well."
is mental because I remember like Christmas Day and stuff. There's like, oh yeah, I've got 100 cousins.
Yeah.
So someone's bound to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, my dad had about 47 first cousins. Yeah, my granddad was one of 10, and my nana was one of 11. Mad.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
yeah, I struggle with tea.
So yeah, I've been
So,
holding on to that question all weekend.
Love
Just
tunes.
yeah. So I've been to Ribby Hall this weekend. What have
Very
you been
nice.
up to?
What have I been up to? We went to the roller disco again with Seb.
Oh, nice.
Didn't really like it as much the second time around. I think he's getting pissed off that he can't do it.
Ah, right, yeah.
So my back is in bits today because I
Ah.
basically just carried him round for
Good.
45 minutes.
Yeah,
I am going to brave it next week alone. Put some
put some boots on.
boots on because I used to do like inline skating years ago. Me and Liam and that used to fly around Barrow and go down all the ramps and do. Yeah, we were great.
It's all coming out tonight.
Yeah, so might be a bit different to roller disco.
Mm.
So I'm going to give it a go.
It's just
Danielle was like,
skate in a circle.
If
isn't
you fall and break your arm and then you have to spend the next 3 months of your paternity leave in a cast, you got no chance. So yeah, I think I might brave it. So I'll report back next week. And when you see me with no front teeth and a big bump on
Yeah.
my head,
I'll be
that's what's happened.
carrying you into the shed.
I might ask them to change up the musical. It's a bit naff at the roller disco.
But they have the the functional gym downstairs next to it, and
Yeah,
they're
they do.
always playing metal.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I
Oh,
went
cool.
in and they had Queensryche on,
Oh, great.
Priest, Sabbath, Rammstein, and I was like, "What's going on?" Yeah, well, I
Pretty
went.
cool, like big circle pit.
Yeah,
With your roller skates on.
there was a fella from work there, and he'd taken his kid, but he then proceeded to get his own roller boots out, put them on, and then his kid was just hitting the deck every 2 minutes, and he was like skating backwards, doing jumps and
I
stuff.
think I know. It might be the same guy.
Yeah.
Because when I said to Danielle I was going to do it, she was like, it just gives me the ick immediately thinking about you doing it. And then when we went for the first time, I was like, I'm gonna give it a go. And there's this guy like going backwards and that. And I thought, even just watching him, he's giving me the ick.
Yeah.
It's quite funny.
Yeah, his kid was nearly getting like first aid while he was still like soaring around like a...
Going backwards and
Yeah.
that. But yeah, I've got a couple of busy weeks coming up. Seb's getting his tonsils out next week.
Oh, is he?
So that's going to be a bit rough for us. And then I go away to Dublin on a stag do. So I'll have some good tales to tell when I get back
nice.
from that. And we're staying in a hotel which is right next door to Fibber McGee's, which is the rock and metal bar in Dublin.
We went there, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did, yeah. And I'm waiting for them to announce what bands are on, because the weekend before, it's an Iron Maiden tribute night.
Nice.
When they've got 3 different Iron Maiden bands on. There's a Metallica, and I'm like, oh, please. I hope there's something on. I hope there's something good on. So yeah, I'll report back after Dublin, see how we
Nice.
get on there. That's Valentine's weekend, so I'm already in the doghouse.
wow. Timed that well.
I know I did. So it'll be loads of couples schmoozing on the Saturday, and me and a few of the lads down in a load of Guinness.
It's nice, Dublin.
Love it.
Yeah, I've not got a lot on. It's Adam's birthday this weekend coming up, and then now, and then they're all going to Centre Parks over over half term, and I can't. I'm at work, so
Yeah, I know.
all right. I might try and get around in my van a bit and do some wild camping.
I'll come with you. I'll just go and get smashed somewhere.
It's just after Valentine's Day. You have to.
Yeah. Come back on the Monday and then go away with
See
you.
you then, yeah.
Bye. So and then it starts to ramp up then, doesn't it? Quite as much as I hate the quiet period, I'm quite trying to dwell in it a little bit and just enjoy having a bit of time off with the baby and stuff.
Yeah.
Because then it gets a bit daft then, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, she's doing good.
Great. Doing really good. Just giggling away now and stuff. It's changed so much in the week.
Yeah.
Every day I look at her, I think, bloody hell. Like, she'd have handed me a week ago, I'd have gone, I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Compared to what she's like now. So
Yeah.
it's lovely. Best thing in the world, mate.
Yeah.
Really good. So yeah,
Yeah.
getting some good kip and all, which helps.
Yeah. Excellent. All right. There
Right.
we go.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah. We'll see you again next week. So we'll end up recording twice next week, won't we?
Yeah, probably.
Monday and Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, we'll just plan our
Just
podcast
plan the
out
pod,
live on the pod.
doing live admin behind the scenes. This is about as complicated as it gets.
Yeah.
And we go, yeah, we'll see you next week, and then we'll write some stuff down.
Yeah, and I'll forget that I was meant to be doing something else.
Yeah.
We planned another
You're
festival.
probably going on a cruise. You don't even
Yeah.
know about it.
Yeah, we looked for that Rock the Gardens, didn't we? For Blackpool next year. They've announced like a tribute festival again with tributes to all of our favourite bands.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, let's do it. I was like, oh no, it's Adam's birthday.
I've start going on my own,
Yeah,
reporting back.
yeah, the only way, mate. So thanks, a lot,
Great
everybody.
stuff. Thanks, everyone.
We'll see you next week.
This is the Lowdown Podcast. This is the Lowdown Podcast.